Hey, since Attack on Titan is pretty popular now, I might as well tell you guys the strongest Survey Corps members to ever live. Before we get into the video, there's a few rules that I forgot to mention. One, if somebody is a Titan shifter, the Titan powers won't be included. This includes their healing ability in human form. Two, it is not just focused on physical strength. It's focused on their ability to kill Titans, intelligence, courage, and many more things combined. And I'll also be looking at their prime powers at their peak. For example, Levi is at his prime or at his peak when he's using the spears. So, number 5 on the spot goes to the brown-eyed girl, Hanji-Zo. She's the 14th commander of the Survey Corps. And I know most people are confused why Hanji-Zo is here, because she's a researcher. And don't worry, I'll explain why she is stronger than you think she is. Most people know Hanji-Zo as a researcher, and she's a good one too. She's the one who invented many Survey Corps weapons such as spears, and she's also the one who helped Eren the most to evolve his powers. She made him use the hardening ability which he has, but he never knew about it. She has fought a few times, and she's one of the most underrated fighters on the series because she's a researcher and she's smart, but her fighting skills are so underrated, and pretty sure she's above Connie, Sasha, and Eren in human form, and she's very experienced with the OTM gear, which I'll be talking about later in the video. So, number 4 on the list goes to Jean Christian, the horse dude who actually has a crush on Mikasa and who's mostly jealous of her all the time. But jokes aside, he's a strong Survey Corps member. Now, he started off very slow, but after training and knowing how cruel the world actually is, he did some legendary stuff that affects his character and his powers, such as saving Mikasa from a Titan, totally outsmarting the car Titan, and he has a good leadership over others in season 4, but he ain't that smart though. He's like Hanji with less experience and intelligence, but with more power. And I know some of you are all mad at me for putting Jean instead of Eren, and Eren is pretty good too in his human form, but we can't count the healing ability he has. And when him and Eren were fighting, they were both taking heavy hits and were clearly in pain, even though Eren has the Titan power or the healing power. And in a 1v1 Eren versus Jean human form, Jean would easily win because he has more usage of the ODM gear. Jean is equally experienced as Eren, but Jean is more experienced in using the Survey Corps weapons such as ODM gear, spears, and he can use his weapons much better than Eren. And Jean is much better in killing Titans than Eren in human form though. So the third place goes to someone that hasn't really appeared in the Attack on Titan anime or the manga, and personally the most underrated character in Attack on Titan, and he is Mike. He was known as humanity's second strongest soldier, coming under just Levi. And Mike is someone who is extremely skilled and strong, and one of his very special ability is superhuman smell, which is very useful and nobody in the Survey Corps has. He could smell Titans from far away, and he's very skilled in fighting Titans in long ranges. And he even blocked a punch from Levi. It's not that much of a big a deal, but come on man, it's fucking Levi, bruh. And he was also very skilled long battle expert and in close range too. He has a melee combat mastery which we have only seen Acromans use or do, even though Mike isn't an Acroman. And as good as Mike is, he's not even close or even a bit strong as the first or the second character on this list. You're wrong, because the first two characters are so strong that it's not even a debate. Before we move on to the top two, please subscribe, it would really help me out. One sub on one person would make my day. So yeah, it's completely free. So yeah, if you subscribe, you would be granted with amazing anime videos. So yeah, subscribe. And back to the video. So the number 2 spot goes to Mikasa Ackerman, the second strongest Survey Corps member. She's smart, she's strong, and we have seen her do OP stuff that no other female character or even male character did in the series. She is even a worthy opponent to mostly all the Titans. She's quick as hell, she is physically stronger than most males, and if she awakens her awakened power, she could even be a fair contender to our number one. She's very skilled in using the 3D gear. She's naturally gifted with Ackerman powers and intelligent, and we have seen her fight many times. So yeah, I have a lot to say about Mikasa Ackerman because she's my wife. I like her so much, but I don't want to change the subject. So we are in the dark number one spot on this list. So the strongest Survey Corps member to ever live is Levi Ackerman. But before we, I just want to say Levi is my favorite character, but I'm not biased at all. This list is not biased at all. So yeah, back to the good stuff. Levi Ackerman. The guy who went from being an underground crime lord who steal things to live to the guy who marched and guided humanity to their possible victory. This guy, or this god who's a spinner and deserves his own spin-off show, is number one on our list. We all knew he was first. Like, who thought a person who's shorter than all the four people in the list would be the first one to be on the list? He's a worthy opponent for mostly all the Titans. He fucking beat me 2 times. He isn't even scared of Eren Yeager. He doesn't care who he's fighting, and he's even a good leader, and he has a great leadership, and I think he's such a complex character that he's so ruthless, but he still cares for its comrades. I mean, even if you're looking at Levi's stats or his accomplishments, it won't end now, because beating Zeke, beating Annie, casually slicing through Titans like it's cheese, kicking Eren like he's some guy, my man Levi doesn't care who he's fighting. I mean, he could use the ODM gear without training. What you're seeing in the screen is Levi's first usage of the ODM gear. He stole it from another Survey Corps member, and bro, it's his first time, and he even uses it better than Mikasa Ackerman ever did. Levi is personally the most gifted and talented person in the world. My man fights guns with knives. He was the only person Zeke Yeager was scared from the Survey Corps, and Ryder names him the person to worry the most. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed it and everybody is having a great day. Please subscribe to my channel for more amazing anime videos, and thank you, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye, peace out.